All right, let's start with Professor Marble. Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie. When Professor Marble got introduced, I was rocking with her heavy. Okay, she came in, everybody was already excited about her because she the only other sorcerer or magic user that I didn't seen so far for real. And everybody was hyping her up. You know what I'm saying? And then she saw my girl Alphaba do magic, and she was like, oh, that's her. She's the one. And she instantly started like one covering for Alphaba, so that everybody wouldn't be afraid of her, and then two started like inviting her to like take her class to be because she don't really take on students like that for real because don't nobody be doing magic for real. But the way that she hooked Alphaba in and was like, yeah, you going to this school, like I believe in you, you gonna be able to meet the wizard, you know what I'm saying? She instantly had faith in her. And not only that, it ain't just Alphaba Glaze. All right, I wasn't just happy because somebody was finally showing real respect. It's also the fact that when what's her name up here, Galinda was obsessed with trying to get into this woman class, right? Because Galinda wanted to be a witch. When Professor Marable looked at her and was like, yeah, you ain't got it like that, you ain't got what it take, I'm like, okay, we got somebody who really see who Galinda is, you know what I'm saying? And there's a couple moments where Professor Marable is talking and she outright is just calling out Galinda like, girl, I know who you is, like you ain't like that. Why you might got all these other people fooled, and when I say all these other people, I especially mean these two over on this side. Like they get on my nerves so bad the way they be kissing her behind. But anyways, the switch up on this woman when we find out that she been working with the wizard this entire time. She been double crossing everybody. She helping to suppress the animals who was teaching in the school. You know what? I'm about to get upset all over again. The discrimination against the animals, which is to me probably that's the main point, the main plot of the story. She disappointed me. She for real disappointed me. And I hate to say this, maybe y'all already realized it, but I actually was late to understanding that she was a traitor. This whole time, like I'm going through the movie, she did such a good job. I'm really thinking she's encouraging Alphaba. And I guess this is on me because I know the story of the Wizard of Oz and all that. I know that the wizard ain't really a wizard, you know what I'm saying? But I let that go. For the sake of a new story, I'm just like, first time information for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I should have known something when she kept being like, yeah, you definitely gonna be able to meet the wizard. Like I can get you in contact. Like I'm gonna definitely hook you up so you meet the wizard. You got what it takes. I should have known she was working with this man. And he dirty. You know what? We're gonna get into it. Look, before him, let's hit up these two. Only quick thing to say about them is they be kissing Galinda butt like all the time. It don't make no sense. They lips should be brown. Stop it. Leave this woman alone. Anything she say or do, oh Galinda, you're so good. Man, we don't get out of here without. I don't like them. I don't like them. They not high on my dislike list, but I just don't like how they was moving. Yeah. Anyways. Moving on, the wizard. I do love this man's portrayal of the wizard. I feel like somebody had the idea that Jeff Goldblum should be the wizard like years ago, and this was the perfect opportunity to just kind of insert him into it, right? He fits it. He did his role well. I still don't like him. And that's the way it's supposed to be, all right? This is the same way I was feeling about Galinda. He played his role well enough to where I know I'm not supposed to like him, but I gotta admit that his character makes sense. Like he's doing a good enough job to where I'm like, okay, I hate you appropriately, right? But for me, it's the fact that he comes from a different world, our world, you would assume. And the first thing you think of is, you know what? Let me pull everybody together by discriminating against a specific group. Why you gotta bring our world to their world? Don't do that. Like they was chilling. There was magic. They was having a good time. The way everybody just fell for this con man, and he literally said that he's like a not a circus person, but like kind of one of those, yeah, kind of like a circus fair type person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's used to pulling off the long con, tricking people, acting like he knows magic. And tell me, why did nobody else try to confirm if he could actually read the book of spells from their ancestors? Nobody else wanted to confirm. It had to take Alphaba to come up there and be like, I'm the only one who can read this. You can't even understand it. Like, anyways, the fact that everybody in the country fell for his BS propaganda is a crazy mechanic, bro. I could see why it's going rampant in the world. Propaganda really make people believe in anything. But yeah, the collusion between these two, insane. Also, I've been spoiling y'all the whole time, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The ending of this freaking movie, I thought was good. Okay, I thought it was good because one, Alphaba won. She kicked the wizard out. She got him out of there, right? He had to go or be exposed. You know what I'm saying? So she got him out of there. But two, it's the realization on his face whenever Glinda at this point, because she changed her name because of the goat. Glinda comes and she brings the vial that Alphaba always had on her from her mama and was like, yeah, you know, this was Alphaba's keepsake from her mom who passed. This is proof that she died. I got out the way. When he saw that vial, and he realized that that was his freaking daughter. He sent everybody out to kill his own daughter. Like, boy, I know you felt stupid. He had to leave after that. It wasn't no, I'm gonna stay around. It's like, dang, I really killed my daughter. If anybody find out about this, like, I'm already going down for it. You know what I'm saying? But I know he felt dirty. Like, and remember, I don't know if y'all heard me say it earlier. I felt like Alpha was being discriminated against, one, because she was green, and two, I think the daddy knew that the wife had cheated. Maybe he didn't know she cheated on him with the wizard, but he knew that she cheated on him, right? That was wild. That was, I didn't already spoiled it for y'all, so I mean, it's too late now, but I did like that take because I was not expecting it. And I say I wasn't expecting it. No, I can be honest and say that. Yeah, in the beginning, I thought it was funny that the mama was cheating, but I did not think, oh, that's the wizard. Like, that wasn't my first thought. So I'll give this movie credit for, even though I did like point out certain things would happen or whatever, it kept me on my toes. It switched up the story enough to where I felt like there was new elements coming in and I could actually be surprised. And ain't much to say on Alphaba already. I already told y'all, I rock with her. Her opinion, wanting to free the animals, thinking people shouldn't be discriminated against, especially for the fact that she was green. And the fact that she stood on that. Every time she met somebody, yeah, I'm green. Yeah, I was born like this. No, it's not a disease. Like, she stood on business and was like, this is how I am. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I thought it was super messed up whenever Galinda gave her that hat. And she only gave her that hat because she thought it was ugly and was trying to make fun of her. Right? But it did turn out to be a little sweet, you know, once they got to the party and Galinda was actually like, nah, like, we are friends. I'm gonna dance with you. I just really like how their friendship built up, right? Because you could clearly see how opposed to each other they was in the beginning, but once their friendship clicked, I liked it. I still don't rock with Galinda because she took too long to come around. Even in the second movie, she was fake. Like, don't get me wrong. I might be hyping up Galinda a little bit, but she's still just as fake as everybody else. Don't get me wrong. All right, that's her friend, but she's still fake. And last but not least, you know, I got to talk about the GOAT. See what I did there? Okay, all right. I should probably delete that. Anyways, we're going to talk about the GOAT. This professor, he was a real one. He was spitting philosophy and stuff to them, you know, trying to teach them. And the fact that they wrote on the board, animals should be seen, not heard. Boy. And you could tell his feelings was hurt. Boy, I already knew this movie was going somewhere different when I saw that. I'm like, oh, they ain't holding back on the discrimination. And when he actually lost his ability to speak, when he was caged up, the wizard caged my boy. And he couldn't even speak. He was just doing his... I felt so bad. I ain't gonna lie, I felt so bad. So I'm really happy that Alphaba was able to free all the animals or like get them back to most. I only saw most of them speaking, but getting most of the animals speaking again and stuff, like, because this was sad. This is one of the characters that I really like. I also like the bear that took care of Alphaba because that bear was the only one raising Alphaba, right? But other than that, these were really good movies. I would give these movies about a 7.5. And I only give it that much because I don't like the singing, so it technically could be higher. I really just don't care for musicals like that. I thought Hamilton changed me, but it didn't. But as a movie itself, plot, story, character acting, and all of that, solid 7.5 if I'm being real with you. So I say if y'all haven't check it out, go ahead and watch it. It's good. I didn't spoil everything, but I still think it's gonna hit. So check it out. Let me know what y'all think.